So, Jordan, what are we going to do for this next episode?
Dude, I don't know. There was not a ton we could film, so.
I think we have some golf footage, though.
Nah. What else we got?
Our directors went to a Celtics game. We could use that.
Yeah, I guess that works. How about some skits, too?
Nah, dude, not really feeling skits. We have rec soccer, though.
All right, well, that's pretty tricky, but I bet we can make it work. How about we go give this thing a go?
Sounds good. Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of EHSPN. We have some very exciting programming, but first, we have a word from our sponsors.
Do you struggle to figure out what to wear in the morning? Have you looked at your closet and thought your clothes aren't cool enough? Well, not anymore with Essex Boosters. Essex Boosters can boost you to being the most swagged out kid at school with some of the best stuff like shirt, short sleeve shirts, pajama pants, short sleeve shirt, sweatshirt, and hat. With these clothes, it can make you look fresh and clean, proven to decrease bullying. No longer do you have to be constantly bullied by people 5 times your height, shoving you in the lockers every single day. Because of Essex Boosters, people will think you're really cool and wouldn't dare lay a finger on you. Stop living your dull life with your dull clothes. Put on the Essex Boosters shirt, hat, or pants and you'll instantly feel the injection of coolness into your veins. Essex Boosters are made of the highest quality materials. Unlike most cloth, it'll absorb the drinks, so order now to own Essex Boosters and be the coolest kid in school.
Recently, our directors went to a Boston Celtics preseason game to work with an alum of EHSPN. This was an eye-opening experience for our directors. Let's take a look at some of the footage.
I'm Alex Herco, former EHSPNer. I graduated in 2010, and now I'm here working with the Boston Celtics, doing media production for their digital marketing team. Yeah, I mean, the path to get here was certainly not a direct line. I mean, it just a combination of freelancing, going to school for business, getting out of school and looking for production jobs, photo jobs, anything with a camera, and then I mean, from there, it was just dissatisfaction with the previous job, and I was checking job boards, and this one popped up, and they didn't get back to me after the first posting, and then they posted it again, and I was like, I'm not going to apply again, but for some reason, they reached back out, and 10 interviews later, here we are. Thoughts on the Kyrie trade? Ecstatic, obviously. I mean, we got an elite point guard, one of the best players in the league, NBA champion, Olympic gold medalist, a rookie of the year, former rookie of the year, 25-year-old in his prime. So for us, we need elite players to win a championship. Isaiah Thomas was an elite player, gave everything he could to the team to try to win, but I think we made the necessary moves in the offseason to hopefully bring on Banner 18. Favorite EHSPN moment? Man, there were a bunch. The live show we did at the lacrosse game was a pretty big moment for us from a production standpoint. I think my anchoring debut, though, is probably it. I mean, I tore that thing up on behind the desk, and I don't know if I deserve to be back there doing it again, but anchoring is probably where the finest moments came from. Any EHSPNers or EHSers in general that are watching, I would recommend just keep grinding, honestly. Get any work you can get, keep working hard on it. Whatever you want to do, focus on that. I mean, inside of school, outside of school, look for a mentor. Look for ways to pick up that knowledge in and outside of the classroom, because the people that are going to be successful are doing it outside of the classroom, at home. They're staying up late to get it done. They're getting up early to get it done. So if you want to be successful and stand out, you have to put in standout work.
Hey guys, this is Lucky from the Boston Celtics, and you're watching EHSPN.
Due to the distance and timing of the games during this year's fall playoff season, we were unable to go to many games. Instead of edits, let's send it down to Sam Kuchar for a recap of this fall playoff season.
Hello EHS, I'm Sam Kuchar. The boys football team took a trip down to Rutland for a consolation game. The boys were unsuccessful with a 20-6 loss. Boys soccer made the long trip down to Route 7 to play Bulldogs of Burr and Burton. The boys left Manchester with a win and captured into the quarterfinals. The boys then traveled to St. J and put up a tough fight, but in the end lost 5-1. Girls soccer also made a long trip to Burr and Burton. The girls gave it their all, but unfortunately, the girls suffered a heartbreaking 5-0 loss. Girls cross country finished 4th in states, qualified for New England's, and had fun while doing it. The boys cross country team finished 1st in states, bringing the first cross country banner back to Essex since 2008. The boys then went to New England's and finished 12th out of 30 teams. Boys golf won states. Girls golf took 8th.
Girls Field Hockey lost 2-1 in the semifinals versus CVU. Here is some footage in the quarterfinals versus Rutland.
Sweetness, you got to see. I know.
Girls volleyball took their #1 seed into St. Mike's for a battle against rival CVU. It took 4 sets, but the girls brought home a banner. Let's look at their performance.
Boys volleyball also played CVU, their toughest match of the year. It took 5 sets to determine a winner. Sadly, CVU came out victorious. Here's a glimpse of what the game at St. Mike's looked like.
This fall, rec soccer took to the pitch every Monday and Wednesday night at Maple Street Park. As the season went on, bodies were laid, goals were scored, and shots were horribly missed. Here's what we got from the rec soccer playoff semis and the championship game.
When I go to war, you know damn well I'll bring my bros with me. Who's got my back? I got your back. 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 BGB on 3. 1, 2, 3. BGB.
You got the devil in your eyes. You went and took me by surprise. Say what you wanna say, I won't go back. If you wanna hit the road, then let's go then. Let's just go and see the world and just show them what it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, cause we're golden. They can't ever break us down, cause we're
During the fall season, we had many moments of glory and moments of downfall. Let's take a look at some of these moments in our top 5, bottom 5.
Starting off at the bottom 5 here, we have boys varsity volleyball player Jacob Gukin going for a hit. Whoops. Who put that banana peel there?
At number 4, we have Tyler Millette receiving a pass in rec soccer and taking a nice whiff at it and then hitting it out.
You missed something, buddy. And coming in at number 3, we have boys varsity soccer coach Jake Ward with a comfortable lead and blows it to Spencer Toll. Seniors still got the win though.
Yeah, we did. And at number 2, another boys varsity soccer. Jonah Gennaro goes in to take the ball, absolutely thrown to the ground. Wow.
And coming in at number 1 for the bottom 5, we have girls varsity volleyball player Michaela Compa with a nice dodge here. Oh, just barely avoids a firm ball to the face.
Wow. And to start off top 5, we have girls varsity soccer player Abby Johnson absolutely decking number 9 on Mount Anthony. Yikes.
Eat dirt. And coming in at number 4, we have EHSPN's very own Anthony Hope going up like Odell Beckham Jr. for a beautiful touchdown catch.
Beautiful. And at number 3, we have varsity field hockey, Hannah Netto, Meg's SB defender. Jenna takes a rip from outside. Snipe!
That's a goal, boys and girls.
Yeah, it is.
And coming in at number 2, we have back to rec soccer. We have the Gators with a nice coast-to-coast play here. Started off Isaac Johnson to Jack Perotti, back to Johnson, around the defender, into the net.
Wow, that was beautiful, huh, Rowan?
That's just textbook.
That is beautiful. And coming in at number 1, we're gonna go a little quiet on this since we're on the green, but Sam Foster with a nice 40-foot putt. Round of applause.
Yay!
That's all for this episode. I'm Jordan Hines.
And I'm Jack Carney.
And this is EHSPN. Yeah! All right, we're done.